boom, 3K, cool, money sent. And that is how it goes. So you need to stop treating yourself like an employee and treat yourself as the business. Recently, a student asked me how much do I charge for this video, and I'm not even going to show you the video because the video itself doesn't matter. And what I want to teach you in this video is how to charge for your freelance services, whether that's websites, design, social media design videos, whatever. The principles apply across the board. And I'm going to give you a task. So what I want you to do is I want you to drop a comment below. I'm going to address this to video editors, but if you're a social media designer or you design landing pages, I want you to write down 1 to 2 minute video for the video guys. How much would you charge? And I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions throughout this video and see how your perspective on this number changes. Now, this video is gonna be absolutely gold. I reckon by the end of this video, you'll be increasing your prices, you'll be picking better clients, but this isn't gonna be a fancy cut and edited video. This is just gonna be raw, decent information. So if you want something fast and entertaining and you don't wanna learn, you just wanna go and destroy your brain, then go and watch Mr. Beast or something like that, because this is exactly how I nearly make 6 figures as a video editor. If you don't know who I am, by the way, my name's Ryan. 5 years ago, I started making videos for $40, had no experience in video editing. To date, I've worked with ClickFunnels, Commit Action, Travis Stevenson, and I've pulled nearly 6 figures. So in the last 9 months, because of the tax year, I can see the last 9 months, 75 grand. So just over 8 grand a month through making videos in my own time. So I want you to drop a comment below. 1 to 2 minute video. How much would you charge? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at 2 different client perspectives, okay? So client number 1, let's put them here. Client 1 and client 2. Also, don't worry about other people, what they've priced, and if you're doing a landing page or a website, just write landing page, X amount per landing page. So let's just have a look at client 1. First of all, who are they? So who? We're going to say they're a mum and dad or mom and dad, mom and pop's shop. What are they selling? Candles. Mum and dad's shop, they're selling candles. How much are the candles? Let's say the candles are $14. $14 for a candle. What revenue are they bringing in? The revenue they're bringing in, we're going to say they're bringing in $2,000 a month as a new small family run business. What assets does the client have? So we're going to say the assets, they've got no assets. They've just got images and they have no video, but they want a 1 to 2 minute video. We can ask what result they want. So we're going to say more sales, cheaper ad costs, or more profitable ads. So ultimately anyone running videos or running any ads, they're going to want their ads to cost less. Say they're spending $10 to get a $14 sale. We want to get that down to $5. Then I might ask them something like this. Have you got any existing videos? Have you already tried running videos? What results have you got? So we're going to go to existing ads and results. 8, they've got no results. They've never made a video. No ads. So for me, for example, I'm going to give you what my benchmark, and we're going to go through how you get the price you want and how you reverse engineer the hourly rate and everything like that in this video. But now let's have a look. How do you feel so far? Because for me, for a 1 to 2 minute video, I'm going to charge $1,000. That's how much I want for a 1 to 2 minute video for the right client. But how do we know the right client? Well, that's why we're doing this. So check this out. They're making $2 grand a month. They've got no ads, they've got no videos, and they want us to get them cheaper ads than what they're already getting. Let's just say they've got a $10 CPA, right? So they're running some images on Facebook. It's $10 for them to make $4. So what are my options here? I can charge them $1,000 for a video that I'm going to have to make from 0 assets, just maybe images or a slideshow. And I could probably try and take the money, but they're making $2 grand a month. So what do? Do I drop my prices to just take the video? Do I go and make him a $50 or $100 video? Or do I say no? And this is the key thing. So now looking at this probably isn't a good fit. Because I want 1,000 of your $2,000, we know they're only making $4, right? Okay, so let's have a look at client number 2 and also think about how does your price for your video fit in here? And if you work hourly, we'll discuss that next. Hourly versus project based and why you shouldn't do it. So now let's look at client number 2. I'm not gonna go and rewrite who, what, we'll just put them here. So 1, who, we're gonna say course creator. What are they selling? A $997 course. 3, how much? I've just answered that. $997. What sort of revenue are they doing? 100k a month. What assets? 2 terabytes of footage. So that's going to take 2 or 3 days to download probably. If you're working on other things as well. What results do they want? Lower CPA. Existing ads. Yes. $200 CPA. I would also say who made your previous ads, and I would try and find out how much the previous ads cost as well. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work out how much I can confidently charge them to get the job done that they want, to get them the result they want, and I can charge based on that. So we're going to say they got previous ads, they cost 5k. Alright, so now we've got another client selling a $997 course. They're doing $100,000 a month in revenue. They got 2 terabytes of footage to work with. They want to beat their $200 CPA. So they want it lower. The cost per acquisition, they want it lower. They need a better video than what they've already got. They've paid 5k for a previous ad, right? So now, what was your price? What was the original price for your 1 to 2 minute video? $1,000. They're doing 100k a month and they want to beat this $200 CPA. What if my video gets them $100 CPA? They make 100 grand a month for the next X amount of months. And they've got 2 terabyte of footage to work with. So I've got to download all that footage, I've got to review all their ads, and I've got to put together some sort of video that is going to beat their CPA. When do they want it? When does everyone want their video? They want it now. So just to address one thing that my student said, something along the lines of he was worried that if he didn't take this job or he didn't lower the price, he'd lose the clients. But here's the problem. If you take this job and you're working on this job, you can't get this client because you're too busy working on this job. You've got to remember as well, the money that you make, you need not only to pay for your bills, to pay for your assets, your outgoings, you also need to pay yourself for the time you're not going to be available getting more clients as a freelancer. And if you want to grow, you need profit. Every business has profit. If you're not making profit, you're just paying for yourself. You've literally got a job. You can't grow anything with that. You can't invest in anything to get better and bigger. You need to buy yourself time to learn these skills as well to improve your craft. So this client, what I might do, here's something that I would probably say, because I always want to sweeten the deal as well. I would probably say something like, hey, I can see you've got tons of footage. I'm going to have to download that, work through it all, and see if I can carve you a story that's better than your existing ads. And what I'll do is I'll do this for 3k, and I'm going to get you your main video, and I'll try and work another 2 or 3 hooks or angles in so that you've got more to test. Because what we're doing here is we're understanding the client's needs. They want to run ads. So now they're getting 3 videos in this package. They're getting the main video, but with an alternate intro. So that alternate intro isn't going to take me long, but it gives them 3 times as many chances to get the result they want, which is why it's definitely worth more. So I might say $3,000 for that. They've paid $5,000 for ads. They got loads of money. But remember, if you're working on this client, you haven't got time. to get this client, you're not going to profit. How are you ever going to get yourself out of the cycle of being scared of not getting work, so you're doing the work that is keeping you stuck there? And the next thing I want to talk about is project-based versus billing by the hour. And this is really simple. So using these questions to the right client and making the right deal so that you can pay yourself, so that you've got profit, so that you don't have to scramble for a new client while you're working on your existing client, to buy yourself time to do the proper work. This is why I do a fixed price. I don't even talk about revisions with my clients. This is something you can do, or you can put revisions or revision clause in there. But what I found is over the years, here's how it goes. 90% of, probably 95% of my clients have 1 or 2 rounds of revisions. But with this gentleman's agreement that I do, say, hey, 3K, I'm going to get you that, and I'll get you 2 alternate hooks. Or even better, you could upsell, I'll get you the video in Square for Facebook, 1 for YouTube, so you'll be able to test more. Remember, I'm not talking about, I'm going to get you a video with these amazing graphics and this 3D blah blah blah. No, I'm going to get you the ad you want for the platforms you want and a bit extra so you can test more. Boom. 3K. Cool. Money sent. And that is how it goes. So hourly billing versus project-based billing. With the project-based billing, I've told you what you're going to get in terms of deliverables, maybe give a rough timeline, and we've made this agreement. I know what I'm getting, you know what you're getting. Revisions, honestly, in most of the conversations, revisions never even come into it. They never say how many times can I revise it. On a freelance platform like Fiverr they might, but an entrepreneur through Facebook, they're going to pay me and they're going to get on with their business, because they can make the time that they spend revising with a bad editor who isn't leading the interaction, the time they're wasting there, they could be making more money. So by hiring me, it pays for itself, because they've bought back their time getting a professional to do it. So the problem is hourly billing. All right, so say I want $70 an hour. Well, if I work 100 hours, are they really going to pay me 70,000? Wait, 100 hours at 70, $7,000. Are they going to pay me $7,000 for a video at $70 an hour if it takes me 100 hours? Because you can't put a cap on it. They might say, oh, yeah, but I don't want it to cost more than this. And then what if I'm really good and I'm really quick? I've been doing this 5 years. The faster and better I get, I make the same money. Where's the logic in that? So fixed price works for me, it works for the client. They know what they're getting, I know what I'm getting. And 9 times out of 10, 1 or 2 rounds of revisions, the client's done. When you do get that odd client that comes in and is a pain in the ass, well, you learn from it, you don't work with them again. But overall, having no contracts, having a quick agreement, quick chat, send the money, overall, the time saved from contracts and messaging and clauses and blah, 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 blah. I've done this 5 years, remember. The time saved from not having to do that is definitely worth the odd client that's a pain in the ass, and you go, okay, right, well, we'll do this, and then I'm not going to work with them again. So that's hourly billing versus paying by the project, getting paid by the project. So, how much should you charge? You need to ask these questions. You need to get comfortable with the client, that you can get them the result that they want. And by asking these questions, you're going to show that you actually understand what they want, and they do not care about your 3D animation, depth mapping skills, or anything like that. They care about, have you got the results, and are they going to work? And if you're afraid of saying no to a client because you're not sure where the next one is going to come in, then you have a lead problem. And like I said before, by taking this client, you're losing this client. By taking this client, you're going to pay for yourself, buy yourself time, which you need to go and get more clients, because you need to be constantly adding more income into your savings as a freelancer to actually grow anything. You're a one-person business. Every business has profit, otherwise it wouldn't exist. So you need to stop treating yourself like an employee and treat yourself as the business. Because even making $8,000 a month, hardly any of that goes to actually me. I've got my house, my car, my studios, my setup, everything I'm investing in is designed for me to grow. So I buy myself time to make videos like this, and I can't do that without the profit. And I am my own business. If I don't have the profit and now I have to go get a normal job, nobody can have the videos. So it's fine to say no to some clients to go and get yourself a new one. Incidentally, if you do need help getting clients, over the 5 years, I've never sent cold messages, I've never picked up the phone, never done sales calls. I've got all my clients initially through Fiverr, grew my reputation on there, then through social media, and I've actually put together something called the Freelance Starter Kit, which I've linked in the description, and there's 2 courses in here, and they are absolutely epic, if I say so myself. There's the Fiverr gig course, which isn't just a cookie cutter Fiverr gig course. I walk you through every step of the Fiverr gig creation process, but how it works is you've got the document where it might be like create your Fiverr gig title, but I've reframed that to create your perfect offer, because in all your sales and marketing you have an offer. That's the terminology. What are you offering, for who, and why should they pick you? So for each step of the gig, even if you don't use Fiverr, the stuff that I teach you about copywriting, sales, marketing, it's going to be applicable across the board. And then the second part is the 7-step process that I use on social media. And if you follow the steps and tick the boxes, by step 7, you'll have a client with money in the bank. So that's the Freelance Starter Kit. I put it together for $97 as of making this video, only with the discount link in the description. I highly recommend you check it out. I can't imagine if you take action with those 2 courses that nothing changes, but nothing changes until you change it. So let me know if you've got any more questions around how much should I charge. You can see here that it's not about what you can do technically, it's about what the client needs, how confident you are you can get them the result they want and their current situation. So you're trying to get the most out of the client, not in the way that you want to get more money out of them in a greedy way. You want to get the most out of it so that you can commit to that project without stressing out, knowing that your bills are paid, knowing that you're not going to have to scramble for more clients. And if you didn't do this, you wouldn't be around to help that client. So you really need to reframe how you think about selling to your clients. That's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions on this, or you want me to keep going with this freelance question series. It's just something I've really wanted to do for a while. Sorry about the average setup. It turns out it's actually quite hard to light a whiteboard. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.